I don't know. Is it a shame? Because I just think, is it entitlement? You went on a show to find love. You should be mad at the fact you didn't find love, not at the fact that you haven't got brand deals. Because, hello, that's not what you signed up for.
I don't know if you know of this guy called Will and Jovi. He does his own podcast. It's called Reality with Will, and he brings past Love Islanders on, has good discussions with them, and I feel like we get a better insight of the reality of reality TV. And he recently done a documentary called Life After Love Island Untold, and he basically found some of the old castmates, and he kind of just followed them with what's going on in their life after. And there was one clip with the cast member Ikenna that kind of went viral because I think a lot of people were just shocked by the harsh realities of what you endure after Love Island. It's not all glitz and glamour. It's not all collaborations and deals and all this and that, and that's what a lot of the times we see.
It's quite demoralising, I think, coming out of the show and not having brands reach out to you, because it makes you think, okay, so I might as well just go back to my job straight away. What's the point?
And I kind of felt bad because I felt like, do you know what I mean? You go into these kind of shows with this expectations, because even though in my show you have I'm warming it up, get ready. You have this expectation of what you're going to get out of a show. And the reality is unfortunate, but you know them ones where it's like the top three. There's only really 3 gems they look at, and it's a shame. You can have the best personality, you can think you're going to come and own it, and then what happens is you don't get the break you want. And it's such a shame some of them got that way.
Yeah, so no, I think it is a shame that some of them, I don't know, is it a shame? Because I just think, is it entitlement? You went on a show to find love. You should be mad at the fact you didn't find love, not at the fact that you haven't got brand deals. Because, hello, that's not what you signed up for.
You came here for Love Island.
Yeah, you came here for Love Island. So the entitlement to have all these brand deals and make all this certain amount of money should just be a bonus. Personally to me. And I think especially because I'm actually in the industry and I know how hard I've worked to also myself get brand deals and stuff.
Yeah, it's hard.
And you know, sometimes it's like I think maybe I should go on a show
like
to
Love Island,
because it seems that's where the brands are looking now, rather than actually organically working hard in the industry and actually creating a community off my own back, not a show. So why do you think you should come off a show and then be entitled for something that I've been working for over 10 years? Like respectfully, like if I'm being honest. So when I was watching that, I felt bad.
Though. I think it's the brand's fault.
It is the brands, but also I just felt like, why is everyone was like shocked and stuff, but it's like, you lot didn't build a community. You have Love Island community. That's not like the next season's gonna come and that's where the community is gonna follow. Why are you expecting? What have you done to expect a community?
Do you know what, Adeola? You're absolutely right, and I agree with you on that, because sometimes, like when I watch things and you watch people getting brand deals, brands that have never heard of you ever, you've never mentioned them ever. You've never even thought about putting yourself out on the internet to get ridiculed, to get, you get so much with being an online presence, but you've gone on a show, you've gained like so many followers, and then boom, I'm expected to be a millionaire, I'm expected to have these deals. And it's like, there's actually so much people that have actually been organically, like you said, working for you. And here's the motivating. We said it before. It's so demotivating.
There's so many people that I've started with, started like this industry with that don't do it anymore, and it's not the fact that they don't deserve it or they haven't been working hard. It's because they've been overlooked, so they have had to
they've given up. They've given up.
They have had to go back to work. I feel not sorry for them, but I feel bad because it's not, they've invested their money into equipment, invested money into content. Why should I feel bad for someone that went on a show and didn't come out and get brand deals?
And also, do you not think as well, like, obviously and originally, when I would say season 2, season 1, maybe season 3, when Love Island was a thing back then, they did get normal people that were very much looking. It's like it's an experience. It's fine. It is what it is. But obviously, as more seasons have come on, let's be real. It's plain and simple. Yeah. If you go on Love Island, there is a chance for you to better your career.
A chance.
There's this chance, and that is an incentive. Like, they've got so much people they've got enough people to give examples of the kind of success. Yeah. But I think you got to go in there very smart, knowing that, first of all, likely if I don't make the top 3 and I haven't given myself enough of a personality or done more outside of coming off the show, I think that's where they go wrong. It's after.
Yeah.
And I think they have this expectancy that, brands are going to, once I go on this show, brands are going to come and
gonna come
me.
find me.
It's not like that. Even like you and me, we're in the industry for so long, sometimes you actually have to brands aren't always going to be looking. Sometimes you got to tell them, bro, you need to do this, and then they're like, "Rah, yeah, this makes sense.
This is why you need me." Like, you actually have to show it to them, not just come out of a show and just expect it. Obviously, it's not a nice situation. Like, I'm not gonna act like I don't feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's very restricted because I just think it's a bit entitled.
To just think, go on a show and you become rich, and that's it. And I think that's what's so appealing. That's, you know, it's got they've had more applications than Cambridge and Oxford. They've had more applications to go on Love Island than them two joint together.
Madness.
It just shows, like, people see
it's
that
just,
it's quick. It's
a shortcut.
It's quick. It's a shortcut. And sometimes, you know, sometimes I think, right, imagine, because it's like, you know, you're already in the industry. You know what you're getting yourself into when you come out of there. But at the same time, it's just like, is it worth it?
Exactly.
Because you're always stuck to it now, and if you don't have a success story from it, it's always kind of having to explain, why
it didn't work out.
Why it didn't work out. And I kind of feel sorry.